Well, hello. What a day. What a beautiful sunny day in the middle of February. Let's see who is here. Can see it's too much sun. Okay. I'm here at the Chatsworth Park and and the dog too. And the dog too. Wonderful being here. I don't know, February, 80 something degrees. That's a little but every day is a blessing. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a new day. Every day is an opportunity. And this is, and part of the opportunity, a big part of the opportunity, is how do we look at ourselves? Self-love, right? Self-love. You hear talk about self-love, and how does that come into fruition? How does that happen? Or do I go for a vacation? Self-love. Do I read a book? Do I buy myself something? What is that self-love? And today's portion of the Torah, Tetzave, and you shall command, really actually is talking about self-love, if we look at that. And there is a great lesson on how to practice that. And it comes from the level of the hint. Everything in the Torah, everything in, really, if we look in life, has 4 layers. There is the story. There is the story of what it appears to be, what something appears to be. I'm just put the glasses to see. Okay. There is the story level of what it appears to be. There is the hinting, the hint level, that something is being said, but actually something is meant differently. There is the deep studying of it, of understanding everything, all sides and everything that is tied into, all the sides. It's like when something stands before a judge, when there is a case before a judge. So there is the entire story, and then there is the mystery. Hello, Tamara. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. You see, look at this. It is mid of February, and we're like middle 80 degrees, and I'm here in Chatsworth Park. That's the sun a little bit, but we'll pass the sun. But it's just this wilderness, this beautiful. I mean, there are birds here, all kind of animals that I've seen running here around. It's beautiful. And so through the hinting level, the second level, really, we can see about self-love. So the portion starts, the Ata Tetzave, and you shall, talking to Moses, and you shall command the people to bring, to light, to find the purest oil, the purest olive oil, and you shall do that. And this is kind of a little baffling, because the last portion, when we was talking about the contribution, bring the gold, the money, all these things, he's saying, talk to the people. And Moses and God said, just talk to the people. They will sure be happy to give, to contribute, to bring the money, to bring their gold and all that. This is just beautiful. And here, he's talking only about oil. He's talking only about oil and saying, and you shall command. I mean, so it's on the story level, right? On the story level, it appears to wait. You are asking to bring all the gold, all the monies, everything that we have and everything. And you're just saying to Moses, just talk to the people. Daber el ha'am, talk to the people. But here, when you're talking about, it's oil, it's not expensive. I mean, there's a little work going into doing it, but it's not expensive. Why you shall command? That will be a command. And this is a great lesson on how we go through our life and how we manifest and how do we express self-love to us. when he was talking about the Truma, last portion, he was talking about a one-time deal. A one-time deal to build the Mishkan, to build the holy place. And here, he's talking about doing it every day. There's every day. And there's the thing about every day. When we want to do something and it's one-time thing, when we go to, let's say, for example, you have a guest that comes over from a different country. A guest comes to visit you, right? They'll stay in your house, you'll feed them, is your guest, is a relative, they come for a week, something like that. But if that person is going to come there for every day, the excitement or the newness of things is going to overstay itself. Same thing if you do a project. You start, okay, you know what, I'm embarking today. We had everybody does a New Year resolution. We go through workshops to better ourselves, to find different avenues to our businesses, to find different avenues on how we can better our presence, whether it's online, whether it is. And what is the key in these things? The key in these things is consistency, right? It's consistency. So when we do something that is a one-time thing, we put all our energy into it, and we go for it and we do it. And many times, when it is a repetitive, something that has to be done every day, it can be quite daunting and sometimes can be discouraging, especially if we expect to see certain results in a certain time, and it doesn't happen. So some people will be discouraged from doing that, from continuing, and that's why many times there is the lack of consistency that doesn't bring a solution, a resolution, or something that happens. Doesn't bring a result. If that's the right thing. Right? Yeah, I mean, I can relate to this one as well. I could relate to that where there were times where it's sometimes it is hard to consistently continue with something, especially when it is something has to be done every day, like exercise, right? Exercise, if we don't exercise for a long time, for me, it took a while to get back into it because I haven't exercised for a long time in recent years. So it took a while to get back. And the thing about this, and here is the thing about this. The thing about this is to start today. There is in the Shema, in the blessing of the Shema, it says, "Ve'im shematem bekoli hayom, az eten lachem." If you will listen to what I tell you today, then you will receive A, B, C, and this. Technically, you could say, if you listen to my words, you will receive A, B, C, and D. Right? But he says today, because every day is a day. Every day is one day. It's like in the creation, the first day. It doesn't say in Genesis, and God created the first day. It says God created a day. That's why I don't care very much for some of the English translations of the Torah, of the Bible, because the English is not as descriptive and as detailed to the idea level of what it meant. So it says a day. If we translate it every day from Hebrew, it says a day, meaning we don't know if there is a tomorrow, right? And this is the same thing. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. What we do know is today. So when we're looking, so how does it tie to self-love? So first of all, today, anything that we want to do, anything that we want to embark on, yes, there is the commitment. How many times we made commitments and the commitment grew wings and it flew away, right? To ourselves, I'm talking. If you notice, many times we make better commitments to others than to ourselves. It's like, how do we talk to others and how do we talk to ourselves? Many times to others, we talk very respectfully, accepting. For us, it is not as the case as always. So first of all, we start with today. The second thing, let's say you committed to something. You committed to something. You committed to exercise every day for the next year. Say, you know what? Going forward, I'm just going to do exercise every day. Comes the end of the year, and you're looking back, and you say, wow, I didn't exercise for like 50 days in my calendar. I didn't exercise for 50 days in my calendars. Oh my God. What? And this is the point where discouragement comes in. Why? Because we focused on what we didn't do. Well, let's shift it around. When we're saying to look at things positively, let's shift it around. Let's look at the 315 days that we did do exercise. That's how we start practicing self-love. Self-love is to focus, first of all, one of the things is to focus on what we've accomplished, what we've achieved. Where have we come? How far we've gone? How far we arrived? All these things that build confidence, cultivates more action, and eliminates that negative thought, that negative self-judgment. And this negative self-judgment in Judaism, it's called Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. Why the evil inclination? Because the only intention, the only existence of that inclination, of that spirit, of that spiritual presence, the only existence is to focus on the negative. That's the only existence. That's the only reason. Whoop. Whoops, I hope you're okay, because you fell for a second. But that's okay, we'll put you back here. Everything good? Yeah, everything good. Yeah, there we go. Put this like this. There we go. Try not to move. Ilan, don't move, Ilan. Ilan, why are you moving? Okay. So, right, so the only reason that it focuses on is the negativity, is what you didn't succeed in, what you didn't do. Okay, no hands? Okay, no hands, good. What we didn't do, what we didn't succeed. And that drives us back into this negative space, especially when we start something new. Especially when we start something new and we really want to go there, but we have already a baggage of let's say, many years of self-judgment, many months or years or any kind of time of that we put ourselves down. Now we're embarking on something new. When we embark on something new, many times we will face that challenge, that temptation, that's so easy to get angry. For example, let's take that, anger, for example. Anger between couples, between people. You know? How many times did you hear that sentence between couples? I know I did. I heard that. Oh, I can't talk to him unless I raise my voice. He's not hearing or she's not listening until I raise my voice. We talk nice, but it doesn't happen until we raise the voice, until we get angry, right? And so if you say, okay, I'm not going to get angry, I decide, okay, I'm not going to get angry, because the anger, as it says, as the sages are saying, takes the person out of the world, literally. Why? Because the blood is rushing in an unnatural way. The blood is rushing to the head unnaturally, almost like somebody who is being insulted. When somebody is being insulted, it's considered in the Torah as if somebody killed somebody. So when we insult somebody, the blood of that person is rushing to the head in an unnatural way, just like a killing, just like anger. So anger gets the person out of this world. And anger is many times, if you get angry, we do things and then we're sorry about that. Why? Because we relaxed. We let that bubbling emotions to come down a little bit, right? And then we continued. So self-love is about looking at what the good things that we did, and with it we're doing? What are the accomplishments? I talked couple of days ago, I was in Big Bear, which was also warm. Usually it is colder because it's a ski location. And I did a video about manifestation. How are we manifesting? Manifesting can happen when we are in a self-love space. When we are in a self-love space, we can manifest. If we're not in a self-love space, manifestation doesn't happen, and sometimes it can happen the exact opposite, because the words that are the tools, the words that are the vehicle to deliver what we want, are the tools, is the vehicle for the intention. And if the intention is not there, what we want definitely won't happen, but because we say the words and we have different intentions, something else can happen. Something else can happen, something that can be opposite, and something that can be depreciating of that initial intention that we wanted. So it is very important to practice this recognition of self. So when we go about manifestation, when we go about, I want to manifest something good for me, something that I wanted, a place I want to be in, I want to advance my business, I want to have this kind of a relationship. Let's see, what kind of a relationship do I have with myself first? What place within myself do I inhabit before or during my request or during my words? So as I was talking the other day, the manifestation is 4 stages. And I start with the end, but I'll start from the beginning now. It starts with the thought, with the intention. Start with the thought, with the intention. Then it continues to the words. So the words have power, as some of you know. But if you don't know, I work with sound. I help people heal and manifest through the power of sound and frequencies. So the power of sound, the power of our voice, is a crucial tool in manifesting. Then we have the action, and the action is the result, and the action is creating confidence, because hey, it's creating a result, and then creating confidence, and continues to create a movement, because there is an action, and I saw a result, and so there is an action. The 4th stage really begins before everything, and that's the gratitude space. Now, when we are in gratitude, we're already in self-love, if you think about it. When we are in gratitude, we're already in self-love, because we are recognizing that we have that we have exactly what we need, that we have exactly everything that is perfectly fine according to the plan to our life, the plan of our journey, the plan of what we came with, the gifts that we came with. We receive everything with love and gratitude, and that cultivates this self-love, because think about it. You cannot be angry when you're in real gratitude. You cannot be angry when you're in real self-love. It just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. So the gratitude is the breeding ground, let's say, for manifestation. Gratitude, self-love, is the breeding ground for manifestation. There are intention. If our intention is not pure, the words that we use will not deliver what we want, but actually could deliver something else. And then the action is a result of what we wanted to do. So this is something that I work on that I teach through a workshop. And so if you're interested or you're feeling inspired, please reach out and we'll talk about that. So self-love, this is the key. This is the key for this week. This is what I've experienced. This is what I've seen being experienced throughout. I'm grateful for everybody and everything and everybody that is part of my life, that has been part of my life till today, until maybe tomorrow, and another week, another year, another 10 years, lifetime, because you all are teachers, and we are all teachers to one another. So self-love, thank you everybody for being here. I just want to make sure exactly. Yes, Tamara, thank you very much. Essie Marie. So self-love, practicing self-love. What are you grateful today? What are you grateful for? And what great things have you done till today? Just take these 2 things for this weekend. Today, just one day. this weekend. Well, this weekend can be 2 days, but you get me. Just today. Try that and let me know. Please let me know. Share your ideas and the comments after the video, and we'll take it from there. And if there is any other subject that you would like me to touch upon, please share with me, and I'll be happy to share with you. So have a wonderful Shabbat. Have a wonderful weekend. It is a beautiful day, and yeah, going to make some magic. Bye-bye. Are you done yet? Is the production done yet? And the broadcast. Yes, and the broadcast. Having trouble ending broadcast. So I guess the broadcast is still going.